Did you guys hear about the group of black content creators that TikTok had banned today? I thought I was the only one, but when I post my video, so many black content creators started coming and chiming in, said they got permanently banned too.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Chosen ones. Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all come on in here and have a seat, man. Come on in here and have a seat, man. I got a real good topic for y'all today. We're going to chop it up. And as you can see, we're going to be dealing with the goddess, the real Rakia. Okay? Shout out to the real Rakia for this video, man. And if you want to see the video in its whole entirety, head over to the YouTube and watch the video on her channel, y'all. But I didn't know this was going on. I did not know this was going on. And I said, man, let me go ahead and just, make my people aware of what's actually going on, y'all. And I want y'all to know this is a part of the warfare. It's the part of the warfare. If you don't have your freedom of speech, then guess what? You can't get the information out. See, they done smarten up to the point of where they starting to realize, they starting to say, hey, I'm not about to let these people come on here and use my platform, the platform that I've made to basically indoctrinate them, y'all, because I don't care how you use the platform. In some way, form, or fashion, the platform is being used to indoctrinate you. It's a way for them to give out the information that they want you to receive. Make no mistake of it, y'all. Okay? And so they see that society has began to basically become aware of it. And they don't want people using it to spread the information that they've dug into that goes outside of what it is that they've given to you on a day-to-day basis in the newspapers, on the news, on the social media sites, or whatever it is that they're using to give you the information through, man. Y'all better wake up, man, and realize that it's real out here. Yeah. So like I said, y'all do me a favor, pound that like button up and share it, man. Y'all know we fighting over here, man. It's always a fight over here. Okay, but if you in here, play your part in terms of liking it up, sharing it, and also drop them names. Let me know my audio is good as well, man. Melanie Brown, Barbie, welcome to the live. Trisha Boyer, welcome to the live, man. And if you in here, drop them names. I got 15 people in here. I know they slow, man. See, and even with you have to understand, even with the topic at hand, y'all, this is how these platforms play. They don't want to issue out certain, notifications to certain people because I'll be off air, y'all. I won't even be on here doing what I'm doing right now. And then 2 hours later, somebody will come through my inbox and say they not getting the notifications anymore. Or just as we going off of the live, you will see somebody come into the chat and they'll say, oh, well, I didn't get the notification. I'm just now getting the notification, so on and so forth. This is the game that's being played because they don't want you to have certain information. Understand that and understand that. They do not want you to have certain information, okay? And so when I put things like what I have in my topic right now, it gets shadow banned immediately. Immediately, they like, look, man, we're not pushing the notifications out on this, man. See, what's going on right now is they're trying to protect the election, okay? And I want to say this, y'all. I want to say this for entertainment purposes only, and I cannot confirm or deny anything that's about to get ready to be said in this video. But as always, I do ask that you guys use discernment when dealing with the information, y'all. Point blank, period. Okay? Use discernment when dealing with the information. But from what she's saying in this video, y'all, they're trying to protect, basically, the election, okay? And it's a lot of people that come onto these platforms. Some of them, they do spread misinformation, and some of them, they giving it to you in the raw from what it is that they've seen, from what it is that they've studied, from what it is that they looked up, so on and so forth, okay? And they don't want them coming onto these platforms and giving their information, their opinions on the election, that would in some way, form, or fashion sway a person from going out and actually, basically voting. Okay, in a certain direction, or just tear it down, because you have to understand that the internet is a powerful tool. It's a powerful tool, y'all. Okay, and a lot of people have been exercising the power of the internet, y'all. Okay, and you look, the numbers is low. I understand. Like, this is a prime example of what I'm telling you. Right now, it's 9 people in the lab, y'all. Do you think that's by coincidence? When have you ever came in here with only 9 people in the lab? Y'all do me a favor, pound that like button up and share it. This is a prime example of what it is that I'm saying. When you see, they know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. It's a lot of people that's waking up and their pages are being blacklisted, y'all. It's being blacklisted. And it's because they know that these creators right here who have not had a strike on their page, okay? Not one strike on their page. They know that these creators out here have a large following and their information gets out to them, to whoever it is that they wanted to get out to easy, because it's a lot of people that's coming to them for answers because they know they're doing the research. They know they studying the sky, so on and so forth, y'all. And so in order to protect the election in some way, form, or fashion, they started to just ban these people, all right? But with that being said, let me start this off with the right spiritual energy, man. I want to say peace to the gods and goddesses, peace to the ancestors, peace to the high vibrational beings, peace to the spiritual guides, peace to the ascended masters, and peace to my spiritual team and the Most High for giving me the strength to do what I do on a day-to-day basis, man. I love them, I love them, I love them. Y'all already know what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to expose every lie they done told, like how they trafficking kids and why they ain't got a soul. They feeding off our energy, trying to destroy the globe. They got weather control, they even making it snow. But we can't run from it, gotta grab it by the antler.
Let me get into why.
Yeah, we finna cut up. As y'all can see, man, we dealing with the real kid today, y'all. She gonna be explaining what happened to her. I don't know if this was a couple days ago or if it was just recently. If you in here, please pound that like button as well. I don't know if this happened a couple days ago or if it was actually recently, y'all. But she's gonna be explaining everything that I've told to you right now, how these creators are waking up and their social media accounts are just gone. These creators who have not had one strike, have not violated in any way, form, or fashion, they're getting rid of them, y'all. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into this.
Let me get into why I created the title of this video. So last night I was on TikTok looking for a video idea that I had and looking for videos to react to for this channel. Now, as I was scrolling, I was clicking on the comments just to find like a legitimate video and see what people are saying underneath the comments. I'm like noticing that the comments is not appearing. It's not loading at all while I'm on the app. I didn't know if my Wi-Fi was acting weird, so I just restarted my phone and turned off my Wi-Fi and I went back in. It was still acting weird. Yesterday, you know, the debate was happening. So I had went live last night to see if anybody else was going through the same situation. If y'all have ever heard of Aja, I had reacted to her videos where she was talking about the Vatican. Now, she got her page deleted and it was at like 700,000 something followers. And then I was noticing other content creators who were speaking on what's going on with the planet, what's going on with the news and stuff like that. Their channels and pages were getting deleted as well. Now, let me give you a prime example of what I'm talking about.
Did you guys hear about the group of black content creators that TikTok had banned today? I thought I was the only one, but when I post my video, so many black content creators started coming and chiming in, said they got permanently banned too. We got Sayon Haywood, we got Gaia Earth, we also got I Am Beyond Earth, we got Data 910, and also Volami Infinity. So what is going on, TikTok? Please let us know. Do you have something against us? We want to know what is going on. What did we do in order to accrue this type of ban? I know you don't owe us any type of explanation, but I didn't even get any community guidelines. I was live talking to my followers and
I feel like they do. They do owe you an explanation, y'all. You know, if it's a certain guidelines that was set in place that determines whether you could put content on this platform or not, then you owe me an explanation as to why it is that you kicking me off. Did I violate those? Because if not, then guess what? You could put a lawsuit in. Because you have to understand, it's a lot of creators who have made these platforms their income, who have grown their businesses based off of these platforms. And you telling me that I'm no longer allowed to access my followers in any way, form, or fashion because you and your feelings about what it is that I'm saying. It don't make sense. Does it goes against your policies?
boom, my account got taken right then and there, talking to my followers. So
now I'm gonna show you the live that I did with Aja. Wait, there you go. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Hi. This is. I ain't even seen you down there. I was just talking. My bad.
No, I know you okay. They Immortal told me that you were talking about me, so I just wanted to jump on here because I was just briefly on my other live, and they hit Immortal. We were all on live. They hit Immortal with a violation, a content violation. So they hit him with a content violation, and he didn't even say anything. He barely was up there. So what I was telling my live about, because me, Conscious Juice got banned, me, Immortal got banned. There's 2 other women creators. We all got banned. There's someone, I think, besides me in the U.S., I have the largest account. And then you have someone in Canada. They got banned at 925,000. We all got our accounts back, and they took them, and they doing a sweep. That's what I was just telling my live. We had to get off live because what's going on is right before I got banned, if you look up Murthy, I keep trying to tell people, that's all I'm getting up here because I'm trying to let y'all know. If you look up right now, you got your laptop, Murthy versus Missouri, yesterday, January 26th at 12:16, Murthy, Murthy versus Missouri. Yesterday, there was a far-right conspiracy website that took the Biden administration to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court ruled that they have jurisdiction, federal agents have jurisdiction right before the election to take down any accounts they feel are misinformation or conspiracy.
Now, look, I told y'all it was going to be a time where this was going to come. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, it's a warfare, y'all. Because you have to understand the frequency on the planet is starting to raise to the point of where everybody is starting to become aware of what's really, really going on. And that's just the fact, y'all. See, and it gets a little bit deeper than that. You know, it's a lot of things that I can't touch on, but we're going to be able to touch on those things on my website. Believe that, okay? But I'm just saying, you know, it goes all the way back to, you know, you waking up to the fact that you ain't just finna go nowhere and allow somebody to poke you with something that you don't know what's in it. Like, you waking up to that fact. Imagine yourself, you going to school all these years, your parents taking you to continuously get injected every other year, and you just doing it because you think it's something that you need to do. So you take your children to do the same thing until you start to look into these things and you start to see that these things are very harmful to your genetic makeup. Imagine that. Imagine them becoming aware of that, bro. And then, you know, becoming aware that you are aware of it, y'all, and then still sitting at the round table and trying to come up with more ways to where they can keep your ass under the spell of sleep, y'all. This is real. Why do you think they trying to ban people? Y'all drop them lines up, man.
Versus Missouri, we do not have user rights. Read your civil rights. That's it. They're taking us out, y'all. They're taking a lot of us out. Right now, people are having issues with their accounts. They can't comment on certain accounts. Okay?
Yep.
They are not letting people comment right now because of the debate. They don't want us to mobilize. And I've been telling people for the last 2 weeks, the Supreme Court has the right to take us out. And it's not just for the C word, it's for everything in between.
And look, make no mistake, I want y'all to understand, we've talked about this before. See, I keep telling y'all, especially when it comes to the right wing and the left wing, there is no such thing as the right wing and the left wing. Make no mistake, y'all. They all fighting for the same agenda. It's just all about who's going to rule over it. That's it. That's all. Who going to sit at the top? Will it be the so-called Democratic Party, or will it be the so-called, whatever you call them, whatever they is, I don't care. But will it be one of them that's actually going to sit on the top, y'all? See, I told y'all a long time ago, and I dug into it. We might have to touch on that again, where we dug into the fact of that anytime a state of emergency is called, okay, the FEMA has the authority to come in and momentarily suspend the Constitution, okay? So they're in control. The president is no longer in control. They can come in and do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? And then we know when we go down the rabbit hole of FEMA, it gets a little deeper. See, these are sensitive conversations that we can't have on these platforms, y'all. This is the information that they don't want. I got to beat around the bush with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff that I say, they're going to have their fact checkers out there, right? Trying to fact check me and trying to, like, come on, y'all. Like, you think somebody is going to get on here, y'all, and have that system set in play if you know, everything that they was doing was 100, y'all? If they could solidify everything, you know, if everything that they was doing was safe, ain't no need for people to come up. Now, we know it's some people that's going to come up here and going to cloud chase. But at the same time, when you come with solid information, man, and they fighting this hard, it's an issue. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, Donald Trump, bro, you have to understand, they want to suspend the Constitution by any means necessary. And there was only one president that I've actually seen who actually called for the suspension of the Constitution, and that was Donald Trump. And his basis for calling the suspension of the Constitution was because he said they cheated him out of an election run, y'all. Okay? That's what they said. See, and for me, I'm not rooting for nobody, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who it is running. Look, how is that gonna benefit me? It's not gonna benefit. Look, I'm still down at the bottom, y'all. So with that being said, it makes no difference to me who's running this country. But I want y'all to know that, bro, it's bigger than what it is that y'all think it is, man. Y'all like it up and share it for me. Drop them downs too.
If you can't comment right now, it's because they don't want us to do what's going on in Kenya. They don't want us to realize that Biden just took away everything we could say and do online. The feds have the back door to TikTok. They've had it since May 17th.
Now, I will say this. This is something that Donald Trump was actually trying to prevent. He was trying to prevent them from not allowing us to get on here and say what we wanted to say. See, because that plays to me, in my opinion, it plays a big role in terms of the way he can also, his campaign can run. Because, a lot of Donald Trump's campaign is ran via Twitter and all of these other, social media sites. That's how he get all his people riled up. And, so, if they ban him from talking how he want to talk, he can't say what he want to say. Then, other people such as myself and, you have other people who actually doing journalists. They can't get up here and say what it is that they want to say. You just have to go along with what it is that we say. I keep telling y'all, man, this whole game is based off the go along to get along. That's what it's all about. You have to go along with them to get along in any way, form, or fashion. If you ain't going along with them, they putting a stamp on it, y'all. That's it. That's all. And this is what this is all about.
Okay? And I've been telling my live, and when they told me you was on live, I got 732,000 followers. They took everything. They take the money. They take the videos. They take your account. And you can't do about it. It was 10 of us. Right after that, at like 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, they wiped us all out. I want y'all to know that right now, Rumble is down. Rumble is down. The banks are down. TikTok is down. They don't want any.
Now, see, it's one thing about Rumble that they can't do, y'all. Now, Rumble is one of those sites where you could just go on there and you could really cut up. I don't know. There's a lot of my people that was asking me to come over to Rumble, but I never actually went over there because I have a lot going on myself. But at the same time, they had to shut Rumble down. Now, if they attack Rumble, then you already know what it is, because people gonna go over to Rumble and they gonna speak their truth. Okay. So with that being said, it's a hit on Rumble. You know what it is, y'all. Okay. If it's a hit on Rumble, you know what it is. And I'm just trying to make y'all aware, y'all, because there's so many people be running around talking about this conspiracy, that. Y'all, at this point, ain't no such thing as a conspiracy. At this point, even they don't even know what the fuck going on. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Everything that they told you was conspiracy has came out in some way, form, or fashion. Understand that. Everything that they told you was a conspiracy is now being proven to be everything other than a conspiracy. That's big facts.
Everybody mobilizing over what they finna do at that debate. I don't know what's coming, but we told everybody. We had like 1,000 viewers. Me, Conscious Juice, and Immortal. We told everybody earlier that something was coming, and nobody has been listening to me. But go look it up, because it wasn't just Murthy versus Missouri. It was 5 other fucking cases that went to the Supreme Court this week. And they took all of them out and gave the Biden administration the right to have feds on the app. The bots taking off this app. Rumble is down. TikTok, you can't comment. They don't want us to talk about shit that's going on right now, because if this fucking debate does not go the way it's supposed to go, everybody is going to be in some shit right now. So thank you for bringing me up. I'll let you have your live back. But y'all, please, please, please be careful, and do not post about politics. Do not post about the C word. My new account is right here, Aja June. Do not talk about anything that can be labeled as conspiracy. If you talk about something, please make sure you have a link to the CDC. Like he's saying right now, we denouncing the gene and this shit is up. So when I tell y'all we going up, we going up. We not letting this go. So y'all have a blessed day, and thank you for having me.
U.S. Supreme Court allows government to request removal of misinformation on social media. The U.S. Supreme Court has struck down a lower court ruling in the case of Murthy versus Missouri in a decision that did not find the government's communications with social media platforms about the misinformation violated the First Amendment. The court's decision permitted the government to call on tech companies to remove falsehoods, a key concern to misinformation spreads around this year's presidential election. The court ruled that 6-3, the plaintiffs have no standing to bring the case against the Biden administration. Although many of the arguments in the case centered how the governments and platforms interact with free speech online, the ruling focused more on the procedural issue and the lack of legal grounds to bring the case.
Now, look, let me tell y'all something, man. I want y'all to make no mistake, man. This whole foundation is getting ready to fall, y'all. Okay? The whole foundation as we know it is getting ready to fall. That's big facts. And the reason I say that is because nobody is paying attention to inflation. Everybody is feeling inflation, but nobody really understands what inflation is all about, okay? I want y'all to know that inflation only happens when there is no supply for the demand, okay? So therefore, that means you have to understand no one is working at this point. Nobody is working a traditional job at this point. So they want to put that pressure on you. They saying, okay, well, you know what? We're going to stay rich no matter what, okay? Because that's the mentality of the wealthy. Excuse me. They saying, look, we're going to stay rich no matter what, but we're going to make it hard on them. They think they can go outside us and they think they don't need us to work. You see what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're going to raise up the price of the goods because we're going to keep our income, the income that we normally get. Okay? Make no mistake. We're going to keep our income the way that it's always been, but we're going to raise everything on them. They want a nice house. We're going to raise that up on them. The groceries that they got to eat because we done taught their ass that they got to eat, we're going to raise that up on them, okay? But I want y'all to understand this is all because everybody is starting to wake up. Everybody is starting to realize how important their energy is, and they know that, look, on some way, form, or fashion, I ain't got time to really be wasting it over here when I could be using my energy to create the same thing that I'm creating for you. Therefore, the business, I want y'all to understand, right now, commercial banks, and we talked about this, commercial banks are in jeopardy of falling down. Okay, so now look, these commercial banks that we're talking about are the same commercial banks that is funding these businesses to get up and operate. They ain't getting paid back because ain't nobody going to work no more. Okay, take a keynote to what's going on. It's finna get ready to fall, y'all. The foundation, the money foundation is already falling. Make no mistake, y'all. Okay? That's big facts. But see, they trying to do everything in their willpower to prevent this from happening. That's what they trying to do. And this is just another scheme in terms of them trying to prevent this from happening. So that, look, the people are the ones that's voting. Why is it that the people can't voice their opinion in any way that they feel that their opinion should be voiced in? That's just a tall tale sign of somebody trying to control, y'all.
The plaintiffs, without any concrete link between their injuries and the defendant's conduct, asked us to conduct a review of the year's last-long communication between dozens of federal officials across different agencies with different social media platforms about different topics. So this is exactly why TikTok was acting weird. She said 5 other cases were happening against the Biden administration. Other administrations in the government are now on these social media apps. The Supreme Court, in a decision written by Barrett, ruled that the Fifth Circuit was wrong in its conclusions. The court found that the plaintiffs failed to demonstrate that they faced substantial risk of harm from the government.
Breaking news this morning out of the Supreme Court. Of course, we're on ruling watch all this week. The court, minutes ago, rejecting a challenge by 2 states and some social media users. They had claimed that the Biden administration acted unconstitutionally when it pressured social media companies to remove controversial and misleading content about topics including and election security. Plaintiffs had said the administration violated the First Amendment as it tried to censor conservative points of view. The court apparently rejecting that. This is a big win for the Biden administration.
Yeah, but the Supreme Court said the states had no standing to bring the lawsuit. The court's ruling could have a major impact on the future of social media, making it less difficult for platforms to remove posts that contain misinformation or disinformation, especially about controversial subjects.
And just a footnote here, and this is from the
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For me, that teased me off a little bit. And the only reason I say that is because, man, they want you to think that misinformation is anything outside of what it is that they've taught in their schools, or the information that they've given you on their propaganda-based platforms, such as CNN, HLNN, all of these major platforms, y'all. Why you think it is they don't want certain people to own these platforms? They don't want to own these platforms because they know that information is being pushed through the platform. You're being trained and molded, especially when we get into the elders, right? Because they're the ones who are majority sitting around and watching the news all day. They're the ones who believe in the news. So their mind states is being altered through the information that's being given on there. So for you to come on here and have these platforms and then be giving out any other information, that's you re-indoctrinating or reprogramming a society. Yeah. That's what it's all about, y'all. And so you have to understand when it comes to these platforms, and you talk about people who have millions of subscribers and things like that, and they're using their platform to push a certain information. You don't see other creators on these platforms going through what it is that creators like myself go through. You see what I'm saying? Or, because we raise issues on certain topics. You see what I'm saying? And those topics don't align with what it is that they're trying to push. This platform is no different from a CNN platform. When you have millions of people that you can reach out to, it's no different from that. Because somebody can say, hey, what he's saying is the truth, or what she's saying is the truth. Oh, you know what? I need to look into that. And then by one push of a share and a like, this is viral. It's everywhere in America, not just in America, all over the world. You see what I'm saying? So they have to get a grasp on it. They've been fighting for this for years, y'all. Y'all drop them nines up for me, man, if you in here. You see what they doing to me? You come in here and I have hundreds of people in here. But they slow it down, bro, especially around this time, because they looking like, yeah, he going to be one of them that's going to touch on that subject. So we need to slow down them numbers right now. We need to push his reach back. We need to stop him from. That's how they go, man. That's big facts.
Washington Post Supreme Court correspondent, just one box of opinions has been put out by the court today. That means 1 or 2 rulings are coming. We just had that first one about social media, which in turn means there will be 8 or more left to go after today. So apparently only 1 more today, and the bulk of them will come Thursday and Friday.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware, because if anybody had any issues with TikTok right now, they're doing a clean sweep, okay? A clean sweep. This is just what's been put out into the news. YouTube, I am not spreading misinformation. I am only reacting to this video and seeing what is going on and what's happening and why there are technical errors happening on certain apps. Okay, like she said, if anybody is talking about what's going on within the government or anything, be really careful. Make sure you try to put in the link of the CDC or whatever, and take care of yourself, because they are on the apps, and you know who I'm talking about when I say they. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and y'all got some information going on about what's happening with these apps. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next video.
Now, look, I want y'all to know this, man. A couple years ago, we talked about a form of social credit that was going to take place, y'all. We talked about them also getting a group of people together that like a sort of like a little unit, okay, like a squad that would deal with issues such as this, okay. And we talked about, that it was going to come to a time to where they was going to try to dwindle down or just put the pressure on these subjects, right, to the point of where if you have people like me talking about, what's going on, getting out there trying to pull you more toward nature and things like that, and just waking you up in general, it was going to come to a point where they were going to have these people coming to knock at your door. You see what I'm saying? And then they were going to be pulling you out your house because of the information that you give it. And this is all going to be based on the fact that your whole credit score is going to be based on the way you behave in society. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We talked about this, y'all. See, these are the topics that you can't touch on, y'all. These are the topics that they're afraid of. These are the topics that they don't want to address, y'all, because guess what? They know that what they're calling a conspiracy is eventually going to become reality. That's big facts. You see what I'm saying? And you can take it how you want to take it, y'all. I'm just showing you the pure facts. Now, I do agree, man. If you get on here, you just basically blatantly spreading false information, yeah, you should be banned. But with that being said, like a lot of the content that I've spoken on, and I had a video, man, that I spoke on, y'all, and I ain't gonna even mention the video, but they came across it and it was just that everything that I was talking about, they never said was false information, but at the same time, they hit me for some shit that I never even said. I never even mentioned the C word in my video at all. So why are you coming over here and saying, you feel what I'm saying? I raised a question. That's what I did. Because I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but don't count me for the dumbest, okay? So with that being said, my question was, what we were consuming making us sick. That was the only thing I was asking. That was the question that I was raising. And that was everything that my thesis was based off of. And it's not a thesis in my opinion, because the Most High already gave me the download. I broke this down for y'all two years ago. I've been coming on here talking about the fruit, the things like that. You see what I'm saying? How the fruit is getting old fast and things like that. When we were younger and, we come in grandma's crib, the fruit would be on the counter for months. Now you come in, you sit it on the counter, bro. It's 2-3 days, it's gone. A day, it's gone. You got flies running around the fruit, But these are the topics that, and this is why I'm encouraging anybody, man, who out here actually you know, who out here doing something, man, they feel like they was called to do something in any way, form, or fashion, I'm encouraging you, man, go towards your own website, go towards your own platform and things like that, y'all, so that we can push information. That's it, that's all. And I say this, man, you need to really be going toward actually own your own website, okay? That way you ain't got nobody coming in that can cancel you. Because if people rocking with you and they love you and they want to hear some authentic truth, then they going to come over there anyway. They're going to come over there anyway because they know if they want to get the truth, they got to come over there to get it anyway because ain't nobody going to give it to you the way that certain people are going to give it to you, such as Rakia. She one of them, the real Rakia. She come through. Yeah, she come through in the clutch, and I see her fall back on a lot of her content as well because they was coming for her. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, make no mistakes. Christian Brown say Democrats are commie socialist pinkos. They just wanted to destroy America. Look, man, hey, I ain't finna get in the whole politics things, man. This is what I'm trying to wake y'all up to. I want y'all to know that all of it is falsehood. All of it is fake. None of it is real. All of it's a game. I want you to know that both parties are aiming. They both have the same agenda. They have the same agenda, and none of it includes exalting you, making you a better citizen, protecting you on any way, form, or fashion. Understand that, bro. They're only protecting their investments. That's all they doing. They're protecting their investments, y'all. And whether you want to believe it or not, you are their investments. That's what the Social Security card is all about anyway. It's somebody overseas that own you. You working and making them rich. You know, we can get into this deeper, but I'm just saying, bro, you're their investment. Okay, this is why your name come in all caps on your letter. You know, when we talk about, you know, you not even being your real person, but a stick man, y'all. Come on, like, this is why do you think we have a president to begin with? He's the president of a company, not a country. Not a country. Understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Trisha Boyer says it's not even that. It's not Democrats versus Republicans. It's them versus us. That's big facts, y'all. That's big facts. Yeah. Like, y'all better wake up. And I wouldn't even say it so much as that because, you know, it got to be a control thing. But, you know, I came on here with solid facts, y'all. I came on here and showed y'all Bill Gates actually holding a conference to where he spoke to millions of people about, you know, the whole situation that took place in 2020, y'all, you know. And I showed you pure the evidence of how it was, what he actually said, how they was going to administer that, how they was going to get those numbers down to that 15%, which would have been roughly about 300 million people. I showed y'all these things, and then I broke it down to y'all and made y'all fully understand, right, that those people that was in the room, they were not like me and you. See, he's not talking to you. That's why we got the circus going on around us, y'all. We got the entertainers and things like that. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I want you to know that this is all a part of the circus to keep you distracted. That's why you're being distracted, right? So you wouldn't be paying attention to what's going on with this conference that Bill Gates is having, discussing these topics, right? About how it is that they want to come in and get the numbers down to what it is that they want to get it down to by 2025 or 2010. Okay, I came in and showed y'all that I broke it down for y'all clear, y'all. Okay, see, he's not. It ain't for you. These are the potential investors that want to gain. Okay, are you going to invest in this cure or whatever it is that they want to call it that we have for people? Because you're going to benefit by investing in administering to certain people, so on and so forth. You're going to get paid extra dollars. You know, these are the investors that they're talking to. They're not talking to y'all. But yeah, like, it's all a gimmick, y'all. And I just want y'all to wake up to that, bro. It's no such thing as right wing, left wing. Like, it don't even make sense, man. Like, if you ever think about it, man, the whole system is backwards. It's backwards, y'all. You can't go to the stove, bro. Me being a vegetarian and then going to the stove and trying to eat along a vegetarian line, it's way expensive than it would be me going to the stove and just grabbing a pack of hot dogs, y'all, and eating hot dogs. So it's like, bro, that's backwards to me. Why would it cost more for me to get something that grows naturally on this plane of planet, something that I could take seeds and make bear from the ground in my backyard? You see what I'm saying? Why would that cost more than a pack of hot dogs, something that you had to actually take time to use a machine to mold into what it is right now, to put it together? Why? Like, ain't nobody thinking along those lines, man, okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that to y'all just in case you are somebody that's, creating over there in any way, form, or fashion, y'all. I want y'all to know what's going on. They attacking y'all because they trying to protect the election, okay? And I will say this. In my opinion, I really do believe the reason that they trying to protect the election is because they don't want Trump in office, y'all. They do not want Trump in office. So they trying to protect the election from the people that's majority going to be siding with him, that's going to be on there getting down on Biden and talking about how old he is, how he don't fully understand, so on and so forth, y'all. And furthermore, pushing the votes toward Donald Trump, okay? They do not want Donald Trump in office being a felon, okay? Let's just make that clear. Y'all drop them names, man. They don't want him in office being a felon. Antoine Lamont Tucker say, was overstood need not be explained. That's big facts. That's big old facts right there. But yeah, y'all, like, that's another reason why they don't want, you know, the internet up, because they know it's going to be a lot of people that's going to come from Joe Biden back. And, you know, see, whatever his name is, Trump got a lot of the so-called black voters on his side, y'all. He got and look, and make no mistake, Trump is racist as fuck. He said it himself, y'all. He said it himself. So he just said, look, a couple years ago when he was running, they called him racist. He said, look, I'm the least racist person in the room. That's what he said. He admitted to being racist. Okay. And I mean, it's cool. That's your thought. That's how you feel, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, like, I want y'all to know, man, he ain't for nan one of y'all. All right. And what Christine Brown said when he was in office, our country was thriving. Okay, it might have. You want to know why? That's because you have to understand that this is a business. This is the point that I'm trying to make too, Christine Brown. This is a business that's being ran. Donald Trump is a businessman. If anybody would be fit to run the country, I do think it would be him. I ain't gonna lie, because he can run it from a business perspective, and he's good. He has a history of you know, of making business run. But see, that's the point. He's a businessman. Yeah, he will help the country thrive. Okay. But see, at the same time, I feel like he's a little bit uncontrollable when he said some things that he shouldn't have said too. So, you know, they don't want nobody in it that they can't control. All right. And if, you know, but yeah, though, y'all got to wake up to this. This is the point that I'm just trying to make, y'all. See, the numbers are low. They don't want certain information being pushed. And I just want y'all to wake up to this. This is why it's so important that we band together, y'all, because I can look, it's a 2010 agenda. I told y'all next year it's going to be 2025. These people actually, they practice goals, y'all. They have 5 to 10 year goals. Well, within the next 5 years, I want this to be happening. It's no coincidence that in the year 2020, I keep saying this, y'all, the year 2020, we seen people transitioning at a fast rate. It was people transitioning that you would have never have thought would have transitioned. Okay. They were transitioning at a fast rate, and majority of those people who were transitioning were being done through overdoses, were being done through heart attacks, were being done through asthma attacks, were being done through strokes, diabetes, and things like that, y'all. Things that we have never seen. As a child, I've never seen people transitioning from those things at that fast of a rate, okay? And so for me, that's just a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to me. You know, my spider senses get to tingling when things like that start to happen. I start to say, hey, something ain't right about that. You know what I'm saying? It's people that, you know, walking down the street and they smoking. You see what I'm saying? And they go directly into an asthma attack. What is being placed on this smoke? You see what I'm saying? It's people that, you know, diabetes just flaring up out of nowhere, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even know they're diabetic. And all of a sudden they go into a diabetic coma, and next thing you know, they transitioning. What's going on? Where is that coming from? Why are people having strokes? These are the questions that I'm raising and that I'm asking y'all, okay? And like I say, it's my prediction that in the year 2025, y'all, in the year 2025, it's going to get real ugly, y'all. It's going to get real ugly because it's going to be a lot of people. Well, I feel like they got some shit that they trying to push in, okay? I'm just waiting to see it, and I can guarantee you it's something that's finna happen in the year 2025. That's just my personal opinion. And look, Antoine Lamont Tucker say fake insurance policies. Oh, yeah, fake insurance policies, all that, man. And, you know, when we dig deep into that, I keep telling y'all, it's an organization of people that's behind this, y'all. That's big facts, you know, because you have to understand that it hit a little bit different than just getting numbers down. We're going to kill one bird. We're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What we're going to do is not only are we going to get the numbers down, but we're going to make money off of it as well. Yeah, because we know, you know, who don't need a good liver out there? Who don't need a good heart out there? You know what I'm saying? Who don't need a decent blood infusion out there? You know what I'm saying? And when you go on the black market, you understand that these organs, man, they worth a lot of money, y'all, okay? Yeah, they worth a lot of money. I keep telling y'all that. So we killing 2 birds in 1 stone, man. And we blessing the people, the agents that's inside of these facilities that already know what's going on. We blessing them, too. They getting their palms greased, man. It'll be one time. I mean, look, it was times while I walking to the store, man, they was begging me to buy juice and shit. What the fuck I'm buying juice for, man? My spirit already done told me what's going on out here. I know you can't fool me. I'm deeply like, come on, man. Man, look, I don't fake this shit. I'm really with this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my spirit had already warned me that I shouldn't be out here drinking nothing out these stoves, doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just say, like, y'all, I can guarantee y'all in a couple months it's gonna get crazy. Y'all do me a favor, pound that like button up. Trisha Boyer say, yes, you can definitely feel it. Yeah, you can feel it. You just have to allow yourself to feel it, you know? Especially if you're an imp. Everybody can't feel it, though, Trisha. And that's big facts. Everybody cannot feel it. But if you're an imp, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it, all right? And with that being said, man, look, y'all make sure y'all get over to YouTube and follow me on YouTube. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I know it's Saturday. I know y'all finna get out there, cut up a little bit, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves, man. But I want y'all to make sure y'all safe out there, man. Don't sit them cups down. Don't do none of that, all right? All right? And with that being said, if you ain't already, get over to YouTube. Follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakened. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakened _ One. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashe.